Good morning and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, live from the Grand Champions Polo Club. We're at the Santa Rita Polo Farm this morning, and we're on the Aspen field for the finals here of the 2023 Banyan Cup. And I'd like to take this time to congratulate La Natividad winning the Tortugas Open in Argentina. Well done, guys. Of course, you got Facundo Pierres, Pablo McDonough, and Heta and Barto Casanola. Great job there. And a big shout out to Lolo, their father. And, of course, we know as we have a big tournament going on here today. And so remember, the scores are carrying over from Friday here in the 2023 Banyan Cup. So we're going to start out this morning. You can see over there 7-3. And Victory 2 was pretty strong yesterday. We have Gaston Dorignac, our mount official in the middle of the field. I'd like to welcome you once again to CTV Sports. I'm going to get to my spot, and we'll go ahead and do the introduction of the players. Welcome to the 2023 Banyan Cup. And this should be a lot of fun here today. The Aspen field looking good. We got some fans coming in today. We'd like to welcome all the fans here. Let's go ahead and start with Victory 2 team. Ladies always first. So here we go. Come on out here. Becky Schmeits will play the number 1. Keep an eye on her. She will pull the team. And, of course, playing all summer at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Playing number 2. Call him the Spaceman. And watch out because this kid, he'll hit the ball deep, and he's a hustler. We call him Jason Crowder. Playing number 3 coming back in. Going to the team today. And it's going to be Pedro Gutierrez. Pedro do the turn first here. And Pedro filling in for Camacho Pierres, who had an injury on Friday. So we want to thank Pedro. Good luck today, Pedro, with the Victory 2 team and being the captain. And the number 4 will be Pablo Dorignac in the red helmet, of course, and the red bandages. Always easy to follow him. Now, playing in the black, Victory 1. Playing in number 1 today. Oh, they're going to flitch it around. And the man in the yellow helmet, of course, Kevin Schmeits. Kevin, good luck. He played number 4 on Friday, so they're switching it up a little bit. I like this thought process. Playing the number 2, and he was sensational at the number 2 position on Friday. Put your hands together for Santos Bollini. Playing the number 3, and always the big hitter and a great captain, scoring goals from everywhere. You've been awesome. You know that this fall season. My man, Martin Jaugueri. Keep an eye on him. And now, who played 1, but now going to the back, and he's going to be coming through a lot, I got a feeling, today. My man, Sugar Erskine. And there you go, Gaston Dorignac, our mounted official. Once again, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Santa Rita Polo Farm and the Aspen Field. And, yeah, we're ready to go, Gaston. So here we go as we'll get this first chuck run away. Remember, this is a round-robin setup, and we have the Lafay team. They'll be our 3rd team playing, and they'll play the final 6 chuckers with Sebastian Mendlebaum, Grant Ganzi, Nic Roldan, and Louis Devaleix will play. And Juan Bollini played on Friday, and Louis, now in town, he played yesterday. If you watched our Just for the Fun of It Cup that we played on the Penn Field, which was a lot of fun yesterday, 4 chucker polo on a Saturday, and Louis came in and warmed up, so he should be ready to go today. And Lafay was very strong. It was actually Lafay and the Victory 2 team in the black jerseys who led the round robin on Friday, and Victory 1. They were edged out of both their games. As you notice, we're starting 7-3 here. The Victory 2 team was up by 4 goals at the end of our 3 chuckers that they played in the first leg, and now they're going to go at it once again, and here we go. Martin Jaugueri, and that's what he'll do. He'll get this team going forward a lot, and look at this. I already told you, Sugar Erskine going to come forward for the number 4 on his back. Kevin Schmeits going to fall into the rumble seat. Now Kevin going forward. Kevin inside the 60, shot on goal, and well done, Kevin Schmeits, picking up the first goal of the day, and I like this thought process here. They put Sugar at the number 4 position, but as you know, in the polo world, you'll rotate around. You need to play all positions, and that is a beautiful play, well designed here. Started with Jaugueri hitting the ball forward. Sugar ran through. Kevin rotated around behind him, fell into the rumble seat, one approach shot, and a great finish, sensational finish there by Kevin Schmeits. Back to the sound throw in here. We'll switch directions. That is our procedure. Now, loose ball play here. Looks like Dorignac going to come out with this one. So we have the Victory 2 team. And he's going to hit a nice back shot here. And he's going to pick up Pedro Gutierrez. Pedro on 5 goals. And he's going to be riding the gray mare here today. So Pedro, beautiful pass right here by Pedro down the center of the field. That ball, if it stays on here, is going to be perfectly set up for Becky and off to the left side. So that'll click us down to 4:25 on the clock. And we'll line up for another knock-in. And looks like, well, most of the time this is the way they designed this Victory 1 team. They let Martin, and this is the reason why, because every time he touches it, he hits it 100, 120 yards. He's going to find Santos, and Santos been playing very well at the number 2 position. He likes to go at it, so he's a great rider, and like I said, he will hustle you. So look at this play. Comes in there, and it might go right in, and still in play here. Kevin's going to get a piece of it. Dorignac taking on 2 players in the black jerseys, and he's going to win that one. And Pablo's going to work it down the field, and he's going to get Crowder now to fall in behind. Now, Pablo Dorignac looking for Pedro Gutierrez, a little bit too short. Picked up and controlled by Martin. Oh, yeah, nice little pump fake there. Kind of got Pablo to fall for that one. And now he'll go back to the center. Kevin's going to go for the ride-off here on Crowder. And Jason with the deep neck shot looking for Pablo. Uh-oh. He's going to override here, and look at this. As Pablo Dorignac, he's got Becky Schmeits out in front trying to work it down. Now Pablo, shot on goal. This one might go just off to the left. So, starting out here, we get a whistle on the play, and that's going to take us to our first courtesy change of the day. And, Victory 2, shooting at goal. And doing a great job, but off to the left and off to the left and off to the left. So I got to get that ball straightened out. 2 knock-ins here in the first 3.5+ minutes in our first chukker of 9 today. And remember, this is the Banyan Cup. And, of course, we are finishing up our October and the month of October, and we do have a couple more games coming in, a couple more medium goal games. We're gonna go the high goal, and you're gonna get that high goal, and that's gonna start. And that should be a lot of fun. So they'll get that in our November league, and that's we're gonna have some USPA tournaments that we were talking about, 20-goal tournaments. So you high goal lovers, we'll step it up a little bit. We've been playing like 16 to 18 goal here at the beginning, even our medium goal. Sometimes the teams have been around 17 goal, but well, 14 and up. But very wide open run and gun and polo. And this is the reason why Kevin Schmeits out in front. Nice pickup here by Kevin. He's going to keep it out in front of Pablo. Pablo on the gray mare. Kevin once, twice, 3 times. And wow, what a run by Kevin Schmeits. Picking up his 2nd goal of the day. Adding to that 7 goals that they started with. And a very strong start once again by the Victory 1 team. And this is what they've done well. They've scored goals, and as I said, they had Kevin at the number 4 position. But I talked about that on Friday. A lot of the teams, they switch it up because when the scores carry over, they can figure out what works and what doesn't work, and then they can go back to the drawing board and regroup. And that's what is a lot of fun, is carrying the scores over. We are going to get a whistle on the play right here in front. It's going to go in favor of the white jerseys, white and blue. Victory 2. And they'll have an opportunity now This ball right about the center here. Looks like Dorniak's going to go ahead and control on the gray pony. About 1:45 on the clock. Give and go to Pedro. And Gutierrez is going to shut it down on the chestnut. He's got an opportunity to shoot here, but it looks like he's going to try to take it all the way in. Pedro, good ball control. Takes it across the center now. Now he'll turn it back to the left side. And it gets taken out of there. And a whistle on the play. So that whistle will mark another foul. It looks like that ball down inside the 60-yard line. And so we are going to have a penalty 2 in favor of Victory 2. So that would be a from the spot. So that spot looks like, wow, right there. Right in front, actually. And they'll go ahead and walk up on this one. It looks like they're going to give it to Becky. Well done, Becky. No problem. Walks up as that ball was right in front of goal. Remember, on the penalty 2, you have the ability to choose it from the spot or the 30. And most teams take it from the spot unless the angle is so difficult of an angle. And sometimes the ball can be very close to the goal and the angle just impossible to hit. So they'll go ahead and take it back to the center. That ball was just in front. So nice play there by Becky Schmeits. She'll pick up her first goal of the day on the open goal penalty 2. All right, here we go. Picked up again here, and look at this. They are winning throw-ins. Victory 2, and it's what you want. And look at Pedro Gutierrez dropping the hammer here, trying to get out in front. He's got to switch to the near side, as that was picked up by Martin. Good riding by Jaugueri, picking up his area. Now you have 30 seconds left here in this chucker. Little light pass to Sugar. Erskine's going to get there. And turned around here. And a whistle on the play, and that will go ahead and end it. So we have a little bit of a late whistle there, and that'll end the chucker. So we'll send them off here, and it's going to be 9-4. After our first chucker of play, we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies. And once again, we are live from the Grand Champions Polo Club, Santos Polo Farm, and this is the 2023 Banyan Cup. Colorado. Look at this place. Looks so beautiful here at Rio Grande Park. As the sun sets in Aspen, Colorado, one of the most beautiful backdrops in the world. Thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And when you see a day like this on the snow in Aspen, Colorado, you know why we say at Chucker TV, we love the polo. All right, here we go as we get ready for our second chucker of play. Looks like we got all our players out on the field here, and we had a penalty right at the end of the first chucker, a right-of-way violation. Players shooting across the right-of-way. Pablo Dorignac had the right-of-way. About 90 yards from goal where the foul was committed. we are ready to go. So they're going to go ahead and line this ball up, and we're ready. So they'll go ahead and get a penalty 4 out of this, a 60-yard defended shot. Looks like Pedro Gutierrez is going to head and do the honors here for the Victory 2 team. Pedro on his approach here. And remember, all players on the black jersey, 30 yards in front. Here comes Pedro. Oh, well hit ball here by Gutierrez. I don't know if that's straight enough, but well hit. And a nice swing there, but that ball's going to go just wide. And we'll go with another knock in here. So the Victory 2 team shooting that goal in the first 2 chuckers, and this is the third knock-in by the Victory 1 team. If you're just joining us, welcome to CTV Sports. Victory 1 in the black jerseys with Kevin Schmeits playing the number 1, Santos Bollini playing the number 2, Martin Jaugueri playing the 3, and Sugar Erskine playing the 4. Victory 2 in the blue and white jerseys. Becky Schmeits playing the 1, Jason Crowder, number 2, Pedro Gutierrez playing the number 3, and Pablo Dorignac playing the number 4. Carried the scores over from Friday, so 9-4, and this guy has been hot today, and that's Kevin Schmeits as he goes to goal one more time, and they're going to go ahead and get a hold of him now. You got to keep an eye on Kevin. He's been doing a great job pulling the team, getting to a lot of balls, and now they're applying the pressure. Another blustery day here at the Santa Rita Polo Farm, so the wind blowing out of the northeast again. And the fields run north and south, as I said, so it will help the team right here. And that's the Victory 2 team that's running towards the south end zone as Gutierrez with a big ball right here. That ball's going to stay maybe on the field. Yeah, he's going to get the low flag. That ball's going to carry out. As I said, they're going to need to be careful when they're running towards the south goal, the Miami goal. They are going to have to be careful because that ball is going to carry. It's gusting at a good 20, 30 miles an hour at times. And also when you're hitting into the north goal, the Orlando goal, that's the goal where you'll see all the beautiful stables on the far end. That's going to be a little more difficult. And I'll tell you, when you're on the polo field and you're running, most players wear goggles these days, so it doesn't affect them that bad. But it will bring a tear to your eye when you're running into a 20-mile-an-hour wind and you're running 25 miles an hour. And so you got to be careful. Look at this, Santos Bollini putting the pressure, I like it, on Dorignac there. That's going to make, Pablo and Santos coming together here. Oh, a little cat and mouse. Dornignac's going to win that one, but I like Santos applying the pressure. And now he's got to hurry and get back, though, because Pablo has time and room to work. Dorignac, nice ball here by Pablo. That's a pretty pass. He's got bad bounce for Gutierrez. As we saw that happen yesterday, I think Martin Jaugueri shot one from like 140, and it just hit the ground. It just hit a divot. You know, the horses, of course, 600, 700 pounds, they'll put divots in the field at times. So the ball will change direction at times, especially in the latter chuckers. And just a little bad luck there for Gutierrez. Now going back the other way. And that'll take us to a break here. Stay with us, and we'll be right back. So just stay with us. We'll be right back here at the Santa Rita Polo Farm and the 2023 Banyan Cup. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Colorado. Look at this place. Looks so beautiful here at Rio Grande Park.
as the sun sets in Aspen, Colorado, one of the most beautiful backdrops in the world. Thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And when you see a day like this on the snow in Aspen, Colorado, you know why we say at Trucker TV, we love the polo.
All right, welcome back there. After a little break, looks like we got all of our players back up on the field there. And so we are going to have a penalty 4, as we have a penalty there. 2 players coming together. And they're going to move this ball down to the 60-yard mark. And we got 3:47 on the clock. So the players using the courtesy change there on our little break. So that'll keep things moving, 9-4. And we were talking about La Natividad winning the Tortugas Open. And I want to spread some love to Nacho Navija Estrada. Actually, Nacho, who plays in the World Polo League, is coaching them. And I also want to point out that 3 of the 4 players that play for La Natividad also play in the World Polo League. Pablo McDonough, Heta, and Barto Casanola. So you'll be able to see them play this season, the 2024 World Polo League season. And some of the high goalers that play in the 26-goal polo. And, of course, World Polo League, highest polo outside of Argentina. In the U.S., here we go. On the penalty 4, Martin's not going to get all of that ball. He usually hits that ball a little bit harder. And well blocked, well defended here by Victory 2, and it's going to be Gutierrez. Pedro looking for Becky or Crowder, and he's got Crowder. Jason's out in front here. Jason has about 5 lengths, but look at this. Coming back super strong. It's going to be Martin. Now Jason says, no, I'll just fire one from about 80 yards out, and that ball, well hit, but once again, knocking number 4 coming for the black jerseys. You need to put the ball between the posts at 8 yards. You need to get it in there, and they've had troubles, Victory 2. And if you do the math here, that would make it 9-8. So good offensive attack by Victory 2, but not having much luck into the goal mouth. And Kevin Schmeits again pulling the team well, gets the ball over, does his job. Now turn around, and the attack will start. It'll be Pablo Dorignac once again. They got Becky out in front, and just trying to keep Pablo under control. There's the pass. That ball's going to go off to the right side, but it looks like Pedro is going to get an opportunity here. Gutierrez right in front of goal, and now they get the high flag, and that's what they want to do. Keep that train of thought. And that'll make it 9-5 as we click down to 2:05, and back to the center we'll go. As I said, great start here by the Victory 2 team in the blue and white. But having a little trouble finishing the goals, not that time though. Looked like Pablo Dorignac took a little bit off that one, just laid it up in there, and that gave Gutierrez the opportunity to get a finish. And back to the bowl in here, and this one's going to be won by Victory 1, and it's going to be Jaugueri. Martin down the left side, and that one's going to make it by. This is trouble. Santos Bollini. Oh, nice try, Santos. He dragged it forward cleanly on the near side, and it has been fun watching Pablo Dorignac and Santos Bollini battle it out here in our first and second of 9 chuckers. Remember, Lefay, they'll be playing the last 6 chuckers. And, of course, today we'll use the USPA standard rule as the winner will sit, and whoever's the runner-up in this first 3 chuckers will continue to play. Going down the field, Becky. Schmeits is going to get this ball inside the 60. That ball will just trickle over the end line. And it'll get turned around and controlled and knocked in. And again, like I said, that's just been the issue here for the Victory 2 team, just missing the goals. You'll see some teams, they only go to goal, 2 or 3 or 4 times. But if you have high percentage shooting, you don't need to go to goal too much. You've got to make sure you get percentage shots. So we'll see if they get the Victory 2 team can work that out. They're going to win this one and turn it around with 10 seconds still on the clock. Dorniak's going to have time if he can get through. Nice play by Erskine. Sugar. And they'll gather a few more yards here. Santos one more time? Yes, he will. And you'll get the horn right there. And Santos is going to gather up a good 50, 60 more yards there. So when we return for the third and final chucker of our first leg, we will have a bowling right about the 100-yard line. And a little bit of advantage for the black jerseys and the Victory 1 team. So stay with us here on CTV Sports. All right, welcome back, everybody. Is Gaston Dorignac. You can see him lined up in the middle of the field there. We're ready to go here for our third final chucker of our first leg. And we'll go ahead and, one unanswered goal scored in the second chucker to make it 9-5. But still, Victory 1 in the commanding lead here, keeping control. And like I said, percentages there, I like them. I tell you, Victory 2 playing very well, playing good polo. I mean, they didn't give any goals up. They gave up 2 goals in the beginning, and they're all from Kevin Schmeits. But then they put a lockdown on Kevin, and you need to because he was just off to the races, scoring some great goals. Kevin doing a great job, as I said, coming back from an injury, and he's been playing awesome. Did a great job rehabbing, and his body's looking good. Horses look phenomenal. And so they got him under control, and then they played good D, and they actually shot at goal, 90% of the time. So they have been controlling the pace and the offensive attack. Just need to get a few more goals, and here comes Becky on the little bay pony. Schmeits, got to get him moving down the field. Becky keeping it out in front of Kevin, her husband. Now, as Becky gets it down there around the 60, that's a nice approach shot here. Becky might go all the way with this one, all the way once. To the far post, needs to come back from left to right. And taken out by Santos. Backed up cleanly by Crowder. And, wow, there we go, the high flag. And so Becky doing all the work. And looked like Santos Bollini, Tato had an opportunity to take that ball out, and Crowder makes a hook on Santos and then just fires the back shot. So, victory 2, down by 3, 5:51 on the clock. That's enough time. See if they can get the bowl in here. That's what's been funny is, you usually think the team wins most of the bowl-ins, but the black jerseys have been winning about 80% of the bowl-ins, but have not had opportunities any shots on goal. This victory 2 team is doing a phenomenal job. Good job here by Gutierrez to take out the man. They'll leave it for Becky. Becky's going to pick it up once again. Take it down now the right side. Needs to come under the neck with that one. Gutierrez working hard with Santos Bollini. Bollini's going to stay with Gutierrez. Becky will work it down to the end line, and that ball's going to go just wide. And as I said, just stuck in this kind of little slump. But getting the work done. Back on the knock-in here. And as I said, Jaugueri with his 6th knock-in. And he's going to go to drive this ball right here in front of us. You're going to get a good look at this one, but it's going to get turned around and left there. Well done. Good communication from Dorignac and Gutierrez. Pedro on. Now the shot on goal for Pablo, and they might have it dialed in. Yes, they do. And look at this. This is what you want to see as victory 2 now. Down by 2 goals with 4:20 on the clock. Hello, Aspen, Colorado. And that's going to go ahead and bring them back to the center here. So they're going to get an opportunity to get it within 1 before the courtesy change. And that's going to put them in a good position. So let's see if the victory 1 team can change it up a little bit here. Victory 2 is getting it dialed in. There's the back shot from Becky, the opposite way, but it goes right to Pablo. And Pablo has had a tremendous amount of touches here in the first 3 chuckers. He always works very hard. Here comes Pedro. Good job by Pedro. He'll pick it up, check his shoulder one time, trying to keep it on the field. He's going to do that. Into the corner. Has a little time here. Everybody working hard. Crowder's going to take out Santos. That's going to give Pablo time. Now they come together there. That's going to be a great non-call there. Sugar stayed on his side, so he did not foul the second man. Good save there by Bollini. Now it's in front for Becky. Everybody trying to fight with it. It looks like it's going to be taken out by Martin. And, yeah, Jaugueri now turns it back to the inside. And we'll get a courtesy change here. So with 3:08, that'll stop the clock. And when we return, we will have a possession. Fair play bowling for the black jerseys for victory 1. And as I was saying, we were talking about the World Polo League 2024. And of course, now in Argentina, they're getting ready to play the Argentine Open, the final of all 3 Opens. And of course, remember that the World Polo League, the highest rated polo here in North America, outside of Argentina, and this is where, well, most of the players that play in the World Polo League are playing down in Argentina at the moment. So congratulations all the players and teams, and good luck in the Open, as we'll be bringing you high goal polo here on CTV Sports while they're battling it out down there. Remember to get your snow polo tickets also. We've been talking a lot about it here for the last couple shows that we've had and games. The St. Regis World Snow Polo Championship. And we'll keep reminding you because, these are due to the high demand, they're starting to sell out. And these tickets are their go-to events, so you want to get on it. Snowpolo.net. And they might have the QR code up also, so you keep an eye out for that. But if not, you can go to snowpolo.net and get organized. And, of course, that's a beautiful time to be out in Aspen, Colorado. They play at Rio Grande Park. And that's right down from the Jerome, if you know the Aspen area. And it's a sensational place to play. I mean, I think the backdrops there have got to be some of the best backdrops that I've seen. And when you're there at the game, you're literally looking right up Ajax Mountain. It is just phenomenal. And they've done an amazing job with this event. And they raise a lot of money also for charity. And like I said, the VIP is amazing. Also, if you're in the area and you are a skier, it is, of course, early in the ski season during that time. But they do a great job, and there's just so many different mountains in that area. I've been told by locals in Colorado, as I am a Florida boy, and that is one of the most picturesque valleys in Colorado. And that is a phenomenal place. We spend the summers there at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. And if you like to play polo, you can go to aspenvalleypoloclub.com to get all your information on our polo season out there, which is in July and August and sometimes carries into September based on the scheduling and the weather. And what a beautiful place. I mean, you really don't believe how, unless you've gone there in the summer, it's a phenomenal place in the winter, but sensational place in the summer. Here we go. Everybody back on top. 2-goal difference. 2:45 on the clock. So there's time here for the Victory 2 team to try to get a tie, and that would be great, especially after their first game, their first days on Friday. I mean, it was 7-3 to start this game. So they have outscored their opponent. And here you go. Here's one of the reasons. This guy, Dorignac, Pablo, working it down the outside, trying to control here. Bollini's done a good job of keeping him under control. Pablo's been passing the ball around. Gutierrez is going to override. Santos, that's a nice little play here by Bollini. Turning around quickly. I like the Bay Pony. Santarita Polo Pony right here. Look at Sato working it in. Good hook by Pedro. And he'll keep it going. Kevin's going to turn and go back. Crowder's going to fall into the rumble seat. Gutierrez looking for Dorignac. And here we go. A little battle to the next ball. And that's going to be won by Martin Jaugueri. And that's a phenomenal open back shot. Kevin Schmeits. Kevin gets a piece of it. And that's not going to hurt. That ball's going to go out of bounds. And the clock goes tick, tick, tick with 1:32. And that's going to give them time. Kevin's got to get back quickly here on defense because Pablo's going to push here. Dorignac needs 2 goals. Going to work it down the left side on the chestnut mare. He said, let's go, guys. I got it. Fall in line. Nice little run here by Pablo. Works it once, twice. Now in behind Jaugueri, but he's got to get by Sugar. That's a good read. Good defense by Victory 1. Sugar reading that play perfectly. Getting to the outside there. Sugar's going to open up the Bay Pony. Here comes Erskine. Sugar Man on the fly. You want to see some open polo running, gunning. Here we go. Santos will get a piece of it. Kevin's going to fall back in line. And it gets turned around here. Looks like they might be able to hold on. If that ball works down to Becky, here comes your 30-second warning horn. Up by 2 goals. Martin Jaugueri will slow it down, move it down the field. 30 seconds left. They will play out this final 30. It's going to be Sugar's just going to stay out of there. No need to foul. Just going to make a good hook on Gutierrez. And we're going to have 15 seconds. Still has time to get another goal. Going to 10. Pedro looking for Pablo. Dorignac. They come together there. And backed up cleanly. And that'll end it right there. So 9-7. And put your hands together here at the Santarita Polo Farm. We're going to send them off. And we're going to go ahead and ask the Victory 2 team. They'll stay up. And the Victory 1 team will sit down. They're going to take this first leg by 2 goals. And when we return, we will have LaFay playing against Victory 2. Stay with us.
Yeah, this is the VIP and the Grand Champions Polo Club. Let the games begin. Let the games begin! I'm in love with the polo.
Live, Aspen, Colorado. Look at this place. Looks so beautiful here at Rio Grande Park. As the sun sets in Aspen, Colorado, one of the most beautiful backdrops in the world. Thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And when you see a day like this on the snow in Aspen, Colorado, you know why we say Trucker TV, we love the polo.
All right, welcome back, everybody. CTV Sports. And, well, we have a new team out there. And I recognize those colors. So, LaFay coming in with Sebastian Mendlebaum, Grant Ganzi, and Nic Roldan doing a phenomenal job in the middle of the field on Friday. Juan Bollini played, but now he'll be replaced by Louis Devaleix, and we'd like to welcome back Louis. He had a good run in the just for the fun of it yesterday, so we had a little warm-up game. Sebastian doing a great job on Friday, pulling the team. They line this out pretty well. Sebastian plays in the front, and Grant works hard in the number 2 position for Nick. Now, a little different, though. Bollini played the number 4, and Juan plays a deep number 4. So Louis Devaleix, he likes to go back and forth. He goes through a lot. He runs through a lot. He'll play the number 4 position. He'll play deep, but he does very well at the defensive side of the coin, but he will go ahead and go offensive. A little more than Juan. Juan goes offensive, but Juan hits the big ball. He plays that secretary defense. So we'll see if the LaFay team, if they change their strategy a little bit. And could be a little different change. So we'll see what they decide to do here. And as I said, looks like you got the number 2 on Nic today, and the 3 on Grant. So they're going to mix it up even more today. And so that'll be. Let's see if they're changing their numbers or if they're actually going to change positions. Talk a lot about the game of polo and how you need to learn to play every position because it is an ever-changing game. And as I said, some teams are designed very similar to keep a one out in front, like they use Becky out in front. And here today with Sebastian, he plays more in the front of the game. And he comes in on defense, but only on his half of the field. And he stays out there and pulls the team. When you got a guy like Nic Roldan who hits the ball a good 130, 140, you can use that style. And so they'll line up pretty similar here. Becky will stay in front for the blue and white, victory 2. LaFay will keep Sebastian out front, but I got a feeling you're going to see more of a 3-man rotation by Nic, Louis, and Grant. Because as I said, Louis likes to play in forward. He's very, 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 very comfortable anywhere on the field. And, what we'll see, and that's pretty similar how the Victory 2 played. They had Becky out in front, and you saw like a 3-man rotation with Gutierrez, Crowder, and Dorignac. So we're waiting for one more player, and we'll get this 4th chukker underway of 9. This is our second leg of the Banyan Cup. And thank you for joining us here again. We're going to start out 4-2. And that will be in favor of LaFay. And so that's going to give them a little bit of an advantage. But as we said, remember this Victory 2 team, they outscored. I mean, luckily the Victory 1 team, they did so well on Friday because they started out with a 4-goal lead because they were outscored today with Victory 1 actually scoring 4 goals to add to the 3, that's 7. And they only scored 2 goals. They scored 2 at the beginning and then all unanswered for the next 2 chuggers. So Victory 2 is playing better. But look at this. LaFay's going to come out, and they're coming out hot. Nic Roldan on the move already. Neck shot coming. Oh, yeah, that is a pretty neck shot right there. Backed off the end line perfectly. Taken out of there by Gutierrez. Now Grant Ganzi, he'll get a piece of it. But it gets picked up by Pablo, and Dorignac will turn the defense into offense. Now looking for Becky. Becky's going to get out in front, but a good recovery now by Devaleix. Becky, oh, nice shot here by Becky. Louis going to run on by here, check his shoulder, and control. Goes for the near side back shot. He'll take Becky out. He leaves it there for Grant. Louis doing a good job, though, controlling the back door. Now the rotation, and Grant Ganzi will go forward. Double G. Grant, nice play, Grant Ganzi. I love the little bay pony right here. Ganzi down the center. That's a nice approach shot. Always hit to the far post. Gives you more room. Look for the next shot finish. And K Golasso Grant Ganzi. That's the way you go to goal. Always hit to the far post. When you hit to the far post, I explained this on Friday, it always gives you options. If you miss hit to the inside, it's in the middle of the goal. If you miss hit to the outside, you got so much field, it doesn't matter. You can regroup. If you hit to the near post, you run out of field, and then you also make a very tough cut shot on yourself. So you always want to try to hit to the far post and as early as possible. Carlos Gracida, the Gracida family, always hit to the goal like Grant did. Hit to the goal as early as possible and then regroup. Don't get it down inside the 60-yard line and then start shooting at the goal. You want to try to get it down to the goal around the 100-yard line, the 120, 130-yard line. Hit it to the goal, then regroup. Great goal there by Ganzi. All right, we got a foul on the play. That's going to stop the clock with 4:44. Okay, hang on a minute. We're going to talk to our mount official. Go ahead, say that again. Sorry, Gaston, you took it on the wrong side. Pablo needs to go with the near side, not the right side. I think they can go with the perfect side. I don't know which. I think it's if you don't see nothing, I make it forward. Throw it in there. Throw it in. If you're not sure, throw it in. Go ahead. Throw it in there. All right, so after a little discussion there, kind of a dicey little play. So we're going to go ahead and go with the bowl-in. As one player was on one side, a little difficult there, as they were switching sides. So we're going no foul on the play. No harm, no foul. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and get it from the center to the boards. So we'll go ahead and see who it's going to go from here. And it looks like it's going to be picked up here by Becky Schmeits. Becky getting the offensive attack now. That ball will go just wide. And, man, they're getting the opportunities once again here. This victory, too. They said another knock-in coming. And this one will be Roldan. And then Nic's going to get a lot of this ball. He's going to hit this ball all the way down. And Greg Ganzi, very comfortable on the little bay pony. Well done here by Louis, following up Grant. So there's the rotation. Actually, I like it. Sebastian actually rotating back to the number 3 position. Well done. Now Grant Ganzi with a shot on goal. That ball might carry, but off to the left side. So now Shoe on the other foot. And I'll go ahead and set this one up. And I think we're going to go ahead and use a courtesy change. So 3:48 on the clock. And that'll send us into our courtesy change. Remember, this is the Banyan Cup, named after the banyan tree. And I don't know if you've ever been around a banyan tree or seen a banyan tree. I talked about on Friday. I used to climb. We had a few around our area in Boca Raton, Florida. Just unbelievable trees. They cover about 14,500 square feet of space. Grow branches as high as 80 feet and thrive over 2.5 centuries. As it grows, the banyan tree produces roots that hang down, and they take root wherever they touch the ground, and they just expand and sprawl out all over the place, almost like a little city. And we had a great tree house, and it was so much fun. So this is the Banyan Cup, and named after the banyan tree. So it looks like we got everybody back on the field here after our and let's see if we turn around as it get picked up here by Nic Roldan. And Roldan will take it forward inside. That ball's going to go inside the 60. And Pedro, wow, slams on the brakes, actually rubs the goalpost there. You can see how it kind of shook back and forth. Remember, those goalposts, they do have breakaway sticks underneath them, and they are padded for safety of the players and the four-legged athletes. And you can see how that ball, that goalpost, when he turned around, his horse kind of hit the back of it, had a little bit of a little shake going on, but it stood up there perfectly. Nice ball here from Roldan. He's going to find Sebastian for Sebastian Mendlebaum's first offensive attack. Gets a piece of it. Not the shot he's looking for. Grant takes it forward, backs it up into a pony, and turn around here now and controlled by Dorignac. Pablo from a standstill. They got to give him one play. Good read there by Devaleix. Now they come together. And it looks like Nic is on the near side there, so he's going to get whistled up there. Remember, there's no right-of-way on the near side. So when two players are coming together, they need to switch over to the offside. So just a little bad luck there as Nic was trying to get over to the offside, and Crowder getting there a little bit earlier. And he'll go ahead and get the whistle, and they'll take that ball to center. Looks like he's going to be turned around. And they'll set up here. Dorignac, now wasting any time. He's just going to take a quick knock-in, or you could say quick penalty shot here on the 5B from the center of the field. That ball is going to go down the center, but nobody home here. Becky's got to get a little bit further out there. Their spacing's a little bit too close in the center here. So they'll go ahead and turn it back around. Now they come together. And just a little rub there. Looks like Louis going to give him good sportsmanship. As we call that trading, like they call that, I guess in NASCAR, they call that trading paint. And Polo, looks like Pablo, kind of hitting the back there, but just a little bad luck. As I said, it looked like you're both trying to turn there. And so we're going to go ahead and make sure he's okay. So we'll see. He's also actually off his horse, I think. Yeah, so we're going to go to a little break here. Make sure Pablo's okay. So 2:15 on the clock, 5-2. Stay with us. We'll be right back on CTV Sports. All right, welcome back, everybody. It looks like Pablo's okay, and like I said, great sportsmanship there by Louis Devaleix. They just kind of came together. Sometimes you get a player, and sometimes it pulls as you get players turning so quickly, and had a little rub there. And so we had our medics that are always on the fields here, professional paramedics. An ambulance. And we are going to get an open goal penalty 2 out of that. So, on a dangerous riding play, as I said, just inside the 60. So you need to move that up on any kind of rub like that. And, of course, those plays during the season, during the winter season, as we get going, and some of the high goal, we'll be using, of course, embracing the technology here at CTV Sports. And those are all reviewable plays. Here comes Becky Schmeits. I apologize, Becky. I said Betsy. Look at that, Becky. Well done. She has been phenomenal on her penalty shots through this tournament. And I'm going to have to talk to her about how she does she practices. She's 2 for 2 today, but she actually made one on Friday also. So 100% for the weekend. Well done, Becky. Good shooting. And trust me, that's we do that in the polo school. We bring those shots up, and we bring it up and let people try that 30-yard shot. And you think it's easy. And it's kind of like a free throw in basketball. You know, you get out there, it's just you and the goal. So here we go, Grant Ganzi, and he's had a lot of touches here in this first chucker of our second leg, and I like this, using Nic Roldan going forward. So Grant playing a great number 3, using his players, and great rotation here. Look at this. They got Sebastian playing the number 4 now. Louis Devaleix is actually in the number 2 position. So they are on a 4-player rotation today. Lefebvre, and Nic. Oh, that's a pretty shot. Nic Roldan perfectly passed behind Sebastian. Ooh, he's got Louis right there. Oh, bad luck as it goes off the pony and it bounces out. We're going to click down under a minute now here. Pablo Dorignac going to try to get it going. Little miss hit there. Grant going to get one. It's a little bit of an overshot there. Come in by Nic. Takes the mallet. Then the ball. Now the play by Pablo. Pushing hard here. Nic's going to turn inside. Louis going to get in there. Try to go. Look at this. Good Dorignac working hard against 2 players. And Louis going to be able to turn this one in. He came in and had a good play in there. And now it's going to be taken down by Gutierrez. They still got time with 12 seconds left. Here comes Pablo with the shot on goal. Well done, Pablo. Oh, and just off to the right, but with 3 seconds on the clock, that'll end our first chucker of our second leg, our 4th chucker of the day. Oh, man, just bad luck here for Victory. They are getting the opportunities. When we return, we will have a knock-in, though, for Lefebvre. Stay with us. We'll be back. CTV Sports. All right, here we go, everybody. We're going to get ready for our second chucker and our second leg. So we can get them going here. Knock-in coming. And Lefebvre will have control. 5-3. And we're all ready to go here. Gaston's got them lined up and ready to go. So just checking in there with our mounted official. I am working as our second official today for the sideline when we use one umpire during the fall and spring season. We go to 2 umpires. Actually, we go to 2, 3, well, and the technology during the winter. So you'll be able to really get a grip on that when the studio comes into play. And we probably use a little bit of it during our high goal season, too, during the fall season. And, of course, that's using the challenge system. And look at this, Dorignac on the fly, and he is on his, Dorignac, Pablo, man, off to the side. And I'd have to check with the studio on this. But I'm pretty sure in the last 4, this is the 5th chucker, and 5 chuckers, the opposing teams have had to knock in about 10 times. So this Victory 2 team, they are playing great polo, just missing the goal, getting the shots. And as you say, a lot of times you say finishing the plays are big in the game of polo. But as I said, maybe rushing the shots a little bit too much. Maybe just take a little more time but that ball's going to go out of bounds. We are going to get a change of possession on the far side. So a cop on the pitch, and they'll go ahead and leave this ball right there just over center. You can see right there the center line, 150 yards from that line to the goal. So about 140. Dorniak's going to use the long ball. He's got Betsy out in front. That ball, Becky's going to try to get there, but Betsy gets knocked out by Grant. Met in there by Crowder now. Crowder's going to take it in once, twice, and he'll get the high flag. And Jason will pick up his third goal of the day. He had 2 in the first leg and now 1 in the second. Becky with 2 goals on the day. She had 1 penalty 2 in the first round and now a penalty 2 in the second. And another goal by Pedro on the other side. You have Grant Ganzi scoring for the Lafayette team. And a phenomenal goal it was. I think the goal of the day has to go to Grant Ganzi in that first chucker. Little Baymare, just unbelievable. Good play here by Nic Roldan. Turns it around. See how he does that to save, create more space for himself. Now he works it in between everybody. Too much space here for this guy. Somebody's got to come in. They leave it behind. Well done, Louis Devaleix. Oh, Louis, nice try. But good positioning there by the Lafayette team. That's good communication, and that's a nice attempt. Just off to the left side, very close to that post. It looked like Sebastian was trying to save that. Mendlebaum. Now, very quick knock-in here for the blue and white. Look at this. Oh, Gutierrez going forward on the Bay Pony. This is a pretty ball by Crowd. That's a great pickup here by Pedro on the move. Gutierrez. And, oh, no. Wow, there are just snake bit around the goal today. It does happen, but just keep shooting. That's what they say. But that's a great polo play. I like the shot from Crowder, and just a phenomenal pickup by Gutierrez. I mean, running full speed and then taking it off the bounce, but having a little trouble with the finish. And we'll stay at 5-4 as we got 3:36 on the clock. And we'll go ahead and use our courtesy change here. So once again, I'd like to welcome everybody here on the sideline at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. We got a great crowd out here. Come to see the Banyan Cup. We've been having some fun crowds come in. Remember to get ready for the International Cup. We talk a lot about that too. I'm psyched up for that one. Team Spain. And you know what? I think a lot of people are going to agree with me here. This is a team that should be here when the U.S. has won 11 times. 11 times. So, you're going to bring in the Team Spain, who has been phenomenal over this last year. 2023, Spain has owned international polo. I got to give it up to them. I got to give credit where credit is due. They've done amazing. They won here. I talked about this week. I've been talking about it all during the fall season. They won in Europe this summer. My man Jan Erik Frank was there calling the game, so I got a good feedback from him. And a shout out to Jan. He will be here with the CTV sports family crew for our winter season and our 6-goal to 26-goal season during the winter. And he just said that they just, the one thing they do well, and I've been talking a lot about this too, is they are very good horsemen. And that's what you need to be in international play. I have had the opportunity myself to play in 2 of the FIP World Championships, 14-goal polo. I played at 2 goals, and we played down in Santiago, Chile, and then at 5 goals. Got the captain of the team in Melbourne, Australia. And one of the things that I know that we did very well when we went, and the players that we picked for that were just very good at riding different horses. Remember, you get a group of horses, and you got to choose which teammate plays them. So they've done great with that. And that's why it's very tough to beat the U.S. here, the GCPC USA team. So I'm psyched up for that, and that's gonna be a good one. So make sure you keep your eyes open for that, as that will be November 18th. So that's a great day. You can get your ticket. Make sure you get behind here. We get a penalty on the play, and it's going to go in favor of Lefebvre. 3:14 on the clock, 5-4, and this will be the first penalty for. So 60-yard shot, and well, these two guys are both good at hitting penalty shots. That's Grant Ganzi and Nic Roldan. Now remember, the wind's coming from the northeast. So Grant's got to use that a little bit. He's got to play the wind a little bit. It is going to be at his back, though. He's going to get a little bit of a push, but he's also going to push a little bit to the west. So he's going to work it out a little bit. Here comes Grant Ganzi with the penalty for 60-yard shot. Oh, that is a pretty hit ball, Grant. I got to tell you, this is good sportsmanship, though. Grant Ganzi, that ball was called in, and I got to give it up to the goal judge here. Today we have overcast skies, and I've been a goal judge when I was a younger player and also getting into the game of polo. And sometimes when that ball, they hit it that high, and you look up in the sky, and remember, the ball must go between the posts like that. Oh, Nick. I love it, Nick. From a standstill, he's going to drive it in that ball, but I love the sportsmanship there by Grant Ganzi. He thought it went wide. Goal judge called it in. So, very, very good job there helping out the goal judge. And best, I always say that the player hitting the ball has the best view of the ball. So, and there you go, though. That's what good teams do. That ball went just wide. You win the next knock in. And Nic Roldan just turning and, man, at a standstill, just crushing that ball. I love to get a speed gun on those balls, not for when they're running, but when they're just at a standstill. Dorniak's been everywhere today, and here he goes again. Pablo trying to work it down there, gets stolen away from him by Nick. Now the ride-off, and a nice hard one there by Bolte. Now that sword fight going on with Roldan. Look at Dorignac trying to get through everybody down there. He's hustling. They're double teaming him. They got, looks like he might have gotten a little bit too much. We'll see. They got a whistle on the play that'll stop the clock with 1:36. 6-4 here. And they, looks like they're spinning around there. You had Nick and Pablo kind of going at it first, and Grant got in on the scene. Then Louis came over to help. And poor Pablo, he's trying to break through all three of them. And trust me, those three are very tough players now. Devaleix, Ganzi, and Roldan. When it comes to man-to-man polo, now they'll sword fight with the best of them. So I know Dorignac, he's a fighter. He'll keep going out there, but he might get a little rub there, but maybe nothing. Let's see, I don't have any call here from the mount official. So I think we're going to be probably just get a bowling. We'll see. We'll check with our mount official, see if we're just going to go with a bowling or what's going on just on that timeout. Okay, yeah. So we are going to get a bowl-in. I'll just check with Gaston on that one. Just a little bit of a misread. Players come together, and, sometimes a legal play, a player might get injured on a legal ride-off. A player turns his leg or turns his, foot, and it can happen. So make sure Pablo's okay, and they'll bowl when that ball whistle goes out. That's not a fair play bowl-in. That's just a regular bowl-in. So they go from the center of the field to the boards, and now it's going to be Becky again, and she's going to be met in there by Nic Roldan, and Nick's going to turn it upfield and get Ganzi going forward. Grant, there's the pass. Pablo, good ride-off. Oh, Grant Ganzi, first hit polo. I like it. One-touch polo, one-touch soccer. Off we go, and that's a nice pickup by Double G. Oh, gets it inside the 60. Does his job. Pablo Dorignac now. Grant's going to go ahead and play defense. Good turn here by Pablo. Poetry in motion. keeping the same speed all the way through that turn. Turns it around the clock. We're under a minute. Give and go, looking for Crowder. Crowder's not going to be able to get there. Nic Roldan. Roldan, he's got Mendlebaum. But once again, Pablo Dorignac. 30 seconds left here. Dorignac, he's still got time. Pablo looking for Gutierrez. Good D now by Ganzi. Stolen away by Crowder. A lot of plays in the middle of the field. Crowder, he's got the ability to hit it from there. A good 100 yards out. Now inside Gutierrez. Roldan. And that ball will go off the field. And we'll see what they decide to do here. I think that ball is probably just going to be a knock-in. But that'll end our chukker. So once again, we'll be right back. Stay with us here on CTV Sports, 6-4 for our sixth and final chukker, our third chukker of our second leg. And we'll be right back.
Erskine, Colorado. Look at this place. Looks so beautiful here at Rio Grande Park. As the sun sets in Erskine, Colorado, one of the most beautiful backdrops in the world. Thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And when you see a day like this on the snow in Erskine, Colorado, you know why we say Chukker TV, we love the polo.
All right, so look like we got our players coming back out on the field here. Gaston Dorignac mounting back up. We are ready to go for our third and final chukker of our second leg, chukker number 6. And at the moment here, 6-4. And as I said, if the Lefebvre team, if they can keep this lead, then we are going to have a true final for our final 3 chukkers of this round robin. We'll have a true final against Victory 1 and Lefebvre. And I always hate when one team's got to get edged out, but I love when it works out that way. You never know. But that's a big reason why they use that USPA standard where they let the team that wins the first leg sit and the runner-up play, being that if the team had won and then they play again, then it would be over and the last 3 chukkers wouldn't mean anything. But today, now on the other side, if you get the Victory 2 team to come out with the win, then it's going to throw it into a fun little match where Lefebvre would need to win to send it into a 3-way tie, and Victory 1 will have the ability to win and take it all. So now we got to get a good chukker out of Victory 2 here. They need to and you just get a few goals, as I said. If I'm coaching these guys, I'm just like, just keep shooting, guys, because actually they've taken more shots on goal than any team today here at the beautiful Santa Rita Polo Farm. But their percentages are very low, so they need to get those percentages up and get a few goals. Here we go. Off to the races. Mendlebaum, Sebastian gets it going forward. Turn around by Crowder. Crowder having a good day, Jason. 3 goals on the day and hitting the ball clean. Now, got to get Becky out there a little deeper. I would like to push Becky up a little bit further against this Lafay team because they have a good rotation. Back and forth, Pablo Dorignac. Pablo working hard, taking it forward here. Good D by Ganzi. Dorignac gets it back, but then look at this. Then here comes Nic. And poor Pablo, man, he's been taking on the whole team, and he's going to get the high flag there. So well done, Dorignac. But looked like it was going to be good defense by the Lafay team as Grant had him on the left side. He was on the left side. Then Nic came up and made a great play. That is a legal play. When one player is riding a player off on the left side, a player can come from behind and actually make a play on his mallet, but a player cannot meet those two players. So you can come from behind, but you can't meet. And the reason why, of course, is the player pushes another player into a player. Now, you need to watch out for that player coming from behind. If Grant was to push him into Nic, then you'd have a sandwich. So, but they played it perfectly. Mendlebaum on the move. Sebastian, ooh, bad luck there. His ego overrides. Louis tries to get a piece of it. Rotation now by Roldan. Nic's got room to work here. Nic inside the 60. Shot on goal by Roldan. Oh, off the post. And I know Roldan, he is a golfer and a good one. And Pedro Gutierrez said, let's go. Ganzi, though, he's going to get there. Neutral play. Well done by Gutierrez to get the hook on there. Now here comes Dorignac come flying through there. He's going to work it down the sideline, and he's got to deal with Roldan. Nic Dick, going to do the Nickaroo. On the offside, goes to the near side. 2 players override. Grant Ganzi with the single hit, still playing that one-shot polo. I like it. Around the corner they go, and it's going to be Pablo. Dorniak's going to be working it down. He's going to have to deal with Nic. Roldan. He leaves it behind. He's got Gutierrez in the rumble seat. And, wow, Pablo turned around there. And good read here by Ganzi. Grant had no play, so he had to pull out. Did it nicely. Now Gutierrez, shot on goal. Ganzi's going to get the edge here, though. Well done, Grant Ganzi on the near side. Not an easy play. Roldan's going to meet that ball, take it to the far side. We're going to click down to 4 minutes. Stolen away now again by Pablo, looking for the equalizer. Dorignac, but Grant Ganzi's in a good spot. Grant, he's going to get there, and Pablo with the open back shot and the high flag. And look at this, 6-6. And we will get a courtesy change here. So when Gaston Dorignac gets to the center, he'll go ahead and sound his whistle. Everybody will be able to get a fresh pony here. So, yeah, that'll go ahead and stop the clock with 3:28. 6-6. Wow. This has been a good 3 chunkers here. And now it's going to get exciting. Let's see if, told you, if you start adding up Victory 2, if they had, at least half the misses that they had today, they'd be destroying everybody today. Because the Victory 1 team, they would have had them under control for sure. They only lost by 2 goals. As I said, they outscored Victory 1 in the second and third chukker by 3 goals. And now they're outscoring Lafay 3-2, or actually 4-2, I'm sorry. And so that's why they got the equalizer 6-6. So good polo. Working well, working hard. Looks like we got everybody coming back. We got a few takers on that one. Looks like Roldan's going to change up. I think Mendlebaum stayed on his, and Becky stayed on hers. So everybody else taking advantage of this very nice, breezy, I said, day. It's kind of calmed a little bit more than it was in the first three chukkers. But great temperature for the mounted, for all our four-legged athletes today, and our fans that came out to watch today. And here we go, 328, 6-6. What couldn't ask for a better situation if you're a fan of polo? Because, and this is what I love about the courtesy change, because it gives everybody the opportunity to get on their favorite four-legged athlete. And now, let's see if Victory 2 can put themselves in a position at least to try to make a tie out of this final game. And maybe we'll see what the tournament committee says, how they want to handle it, as we have been doing some shootouts. So that would put them in here. Look at it, Dorignac and whoa, wow, Pablo Dorignac on a flyer. And he's just going to run off the field there, but good press by Nic Roldan. Nick was with them the whole time. But I remember this horse. I think you remember this horse yesterday Pablo played. He played it in the six chukker, and he's on his six chukker today. And this horse is Bay Pony. He rides very fast. So they'll adjust and keep him in a close proximity to keep control of him. Here you go. Grant Ganzi and Pablo. Pablo back to the inside. This horse can turn and get. Look at this horse get out in front now. Grant's going to go and press him here. Nice play by Gutierrez. Now Sebastian. He'll override. That's going to give time for Louis. Louis gets the ball turned around. Oh, Louis right there. Your horse kicked it. And, Pablo gets it. So, Roldan, he'll face up on Pablo. Dorignac. Now he's going to have to use it. And he does. Down to the left side. That's not a bad place to put the ball, believe it or not. But well done. Cleaned up nicely here by Grant Ganzi. Into the corner they go. Backed up nicely again by Gutierrez. Now it's going to be stolen away by Roldan. And here comes Lefebvre. They got Grant Ganzi. They have Sebastian and Granty on a little flyer also. Look at the Bay Pony. Picked up nicely by Pablo. Turned out cleanly. Sebastian has time. They come together here. And that ball gets put to the outside. Pedro gets a piece of it. He'll go to a standstill. Gutierrez. And I can hear Pablo say, don't play the ball. Go ahead, play with it. And now, who's got the power? It's going to be Devaleix and Crowder coming together. Jason takes a swipe at it, but that ball doesn't move. Now this ball might go off the field. Whoa, look at this, man, as they go flying off the field. That's why you got to be careful of the safety zones, everybody, when you come to a polo game. And now we'll get a whistle on the play, and that'll stop the clock. 55 seconds. Wow. All right, so we are going to get a penalty shot here in favor of Lefebvre, but that's going to be pretty much just a possession. And they're going to have to go, a good 280 yards. And now they have the time. Remember, they are going to play out this 30 seconds. So let's see if Lefebvre can put together a nice attack. And I like this as Grant Ganzi. But remember, Pablo, where he goes, Grant he gives it behind. So everybody kind of overriding here a little bit. Turned around nicely by Gutierrez. And here comes Pablo. Once again, Pedro is going to use this one down the center. Picked up by Crowder. 30 seconds left right in front of goal here. Well done. And a whistle on the play. And we'll see what they decide here. But that ball was right down in front, and Nick went near. So Nick goes for the near side there, but I guess he goes in front. And so that's going to give a penalty shot. And I'm going to go ahead. Okay, so we're going to go and take time. I'm going to talk. Go ahead and get a call to the studio here. We're going to check a play. If you guys could take it back and see if Nic Roldan's mallet was crossed over in front of the oncoming player. So we'll get the studio to take a look at that one. They'll run it back, and what they're looking for is see if Nic Roldan's mallet was over in front of Dorignac. And yes, Nic's mallet was in front. That is a foul. Foul on the play, one with the review from the studio. So good job there, Gaston Dorignac. As we went with our review, great job. Yep, we have a penalty 2 for the white. And great job in the studio, guys, there. Should be a pretty easy one to see there, Gaston. This is why you could use the technology to check on a play, and especially a very big play like this. And it's going to be an open goal for Becky, and looking for the win. And look at this. Becky's going to walk up and pull out the putter, and there you go. So victory 2 is going to go ahead and get a win here today. And they're going to edge out Lefebvre by 1 goal, but this is far from over, as we're going to go ahead and get Lefebvre up against Victory 1. Remember, if Victory 1 can pull out the win, they will be the winners. If not, we will have a 3-way tie, and we'll work that out. So stay with us. A lot of excitement going on here. Grand Champions Polo Club, Santos Polo Farm. We'll be right back.
Yeah, this is the VIP and the Grand Champions Polo Club. Let the games begin. Let the games begin! I'm in love with the polo.
Live Aspen, Colorado. Look at this place. Looks so beautiful here at Rio Grande Park. As the sun sets, Aspen, Colorado, one of the most beautiful backdrops in the world. Thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And when you see a day like this on the snow in Aspen, Colorado, you know why we say at Trucker TV, we love the polo.
All right, everybody. Here we go for our final three chuckers of 9. I'm Dale Schweitz with CTV Sports. If you're just joining us, well, you're joining us for the final three chuckers. And, well, this is going to be an exciting time. Good to see the sideline here. Welcome back, everybody. We had a great group here. And so here we go. LaFay looking for the win here. And if they get the win here, you get the tie. Good luck there. Go get him, Louie. So this is they're going to go in with a lead here, and that's the big part here. LaFay's going to have a 2-goal lead, 5-3. And remember, we have Victory Polo there. They have a win today. So now we have one win from Victory Polo 1, one from Victory Polo 2. LaFay can tie it up here with the win. And we're getting with the tournament committee here because we have been doing a shootout for the winners. So see what they decide to do today with our tournament committee. You can use net goals and gross goals if you like. And we'll see. I kind of like the shootout setup because it does give everyone an opportunity. And especially in such tight games like this. So we'll see how it all works out here. But like I said, LaFay tuned up here. A very tight game. Went right down to the end. And so they'll have to go through the score. Like I said, Victory 1. Playing well today, but they got edged out, yes, on Friday by 2 goals against this LaFay team. So we'll see if they can flip it around a little bit. And as we said, we'll see at the end what we decide to do. And like I said, I'm a big fan of the shootout. The last shootout we had was a lot of fun. And like I said, it gives everyone an opportunity. So I'll say to the Victory 2 team down there, make sure they stay around and be ready for a shootout if we decide to go that route. Or if we have to, we'll see what happens with this final 3 chuckers. Good luck, guys. As we're waiting for our final player to come, and we're going to have a bowler right here. A bowl right here in front of us. And like I said, this is going to be a good one. The LaFay can jump on a couple goals here. They put a lot of pressure on this Victory 1 team with 5-3 to start out, so 2-goal difference. And I'm a big believer, if you can start out and score, when you got that 2-goal lead, if you can get 2 or 3 goals. And who do we got coming in here, guys? Oh, Leo, Papa Mendlebaum. All right, so Leo is going to replace Leo for Sebastian.
Okay, thank you very much.
Right, so there you go. So we're going to get that set up. You guys are all good over there. Leo Mendlebaum for Sebastian Mendlebaum. All right, well done, Gaston. And everybody in the studio there, we are having a change as we still have Louis Devaleix. He's playing the number 4. You got the boys in the middle there, Grant and Nick. And then we're going to put Leo Mendlebaum. And he's been playing well. He's been warmed up. Said he took a little bit they had a little break. He had an injury, but he has been playing. He's got the blue pants on. So it's not going to be hard to find, blue or black. You can see the dark pants. It's not going to be hard to find Leo. As I said, his son, Sebastian, was playing. And I'm not sure if Sebastian needed to take a break or if they just decided to switch off today. Remember, it is unlimited substitution in polo as long as you're right around the same handicaps. And especially here, we're the 2 different, but you can substitute at any time. And there you go. So, first bowling gets won by Victory 1. And the first knock-in will be taken by LaFay. big shot on goal once again here by Victory One, but again, just wide to the left, and they'll go with another knock-in, and it'll be Roldan. So down the center they go, and big ball hit there. Looking for Leo Mendlebaum. He's going to pick that one up on the near side. That's his first touch of the day, a clean touch. Turned around and controlled by Martin. Oh, well done, Leo. Oh, he almost gets a steal there. But Jaugueri's going to work this ball down, and Martin's got room to work. And look at this. Now he's going to get Erskine in the rumble seat. This could be trouble for LaFay as here comes Victory. There's the ride-off, and shot on goal, and you get the high flag right there. And you can see Nic was a little bit too far, a little bit in front there, so he pulled out of that play. And a good non-call there, Mount Official, to allow that play to play on as they came together. That'll make it 5-4. So Victory One doing what they need to do, try to get the tie first and then battle it out from there on because we got a lot of time left here, but a nice goal there by Martin. And that'll be Jaugueri's first goal of the day. Remember all the goals that were scored by Kevin Schmeits in the first chukker. And here we go. Round the corner we go, and a lot of space there. I like the non-call by our Mount Official. And also Leo Mendlebaum was there too, so Martin had to go around him also. So I like the non-call there as Nic took it outside. Down inside the 60, and everybody looking for it now here. They all come together, and a whistle on the play, and that'll stop the clock with 4:02. So we have a broken mallet, so they'll give Nic opportunity to change his mallet. One of our procedures that we use during the fall, spring seasons. And they're going to go and use their courtesy change here, too, at 4:02 on the clock. So we'll get a courtesy change and a good new mallet for Nic. And then we'll be right back, 4-5 here in our 7th chukker of the day, our first chukker of our third leg. And should be an exciting finish here by these two teams. Victory One. I know they want a Victory One wants to try to get the win. But as I said, this LaFay team, they played pretty similar in their game yesterday on Friday, I apologize, as they were right there. You know, the first 3 chukkers, they were a little bit slower, and then they came on very, very strong in the final 3 chukkers. And that's where they got that 2-goal lead against Victory One. Congratulations to Victory Two. I want to give Becky Schmeits 3 open goal penalty 2s and the winning goal there by them. And okay, so we are going to get a fair play bowl in here. Now, looking at the scores as you went on here, we have basically the Victory One team. They lost by 2 goals to Victory. Victory Two lost by 2 goals to Victory One. So that would have made them -2, and it would have gave Victory One a +2. And then we weren't going to the game against LaFay, and they win by 1 goal. So that would bring them their -1 or -2 up to -1 at the moment. So at the moment, Victory One still with that plus. And all LaFay would have to do here is, because they're only down -1, is win by a couple goals, and they'd be off to the races. So see what happens. Kevin Schmeits on the move. Kevin, the approach shot off to the right side. But Kevin's been good taking it to goal here. He's going to try to go under the neck with it, and he does it. Oh, no, too far, Kevin. A little bit too far. Oh, bad luck there as that ball bounces off the back of the pony, but right to Leo Mendlebaum. And Leo says, "You got it, Nic." Good play, but that was a tricky little play. Nic stole it. A clean steal from Kevin that bounced off a pony right back in the middle of the goal. Backed up cleanly now by Sugar. Martin's going to go near side. Now back to the offside. He's got to deal with Leo, and he's got to deal with Grant. He'll slow it down, and that's a well-hit ball down the center for Kevin Schmeits. Can Kevin get out in front? If that ball stays on the field, and no, just a little bit too hard. And that's one thing we've seen today in that south goal is the ball carry a little bit too far, and knock-in's coming. Remember that wind blowing towards that south. All right, here we go on the knock-in. Picked up here for Leo. Leo going forward. He gets a piece of it. Now, a little melee plays. Round and round they go. Kind of bustled around. This is what happened, yes, on Friday. And then they'd break loose right here. Nic Roldan got the Bay Pony opened up. Martin, Nick's going to get a hold of this one. And that ball might carry off the field. But shooting from way out. Good 100 yards plus. We're going to click down to 2 minutes now. So we had the one goal scored early. And then otherwise, back to the defensive battle. Martin talking to everybody. Looking for Santos. Bollini on the gray pony. And he's going to find him. Santos. Nice pick up here by Tato. Santos slowing it down. He's got to deal with Mendlebaum. Santos keeping it moving. Loose ball play. Nick. He'll keep it by himself. Turns it quickly. Oh, nice play there by Louis. That's perfect play by Devaleix to lock down Martin. Now that's going to give Nick time. And you're going to see the rotation as Louis goes forward. Now Nick looking for the outlet pass even for Devaleix. He's got Louis. Yo, Sugar Man. Woo! Going to come in there and steal that ball, meet it on the run, and now we got a 2-on-1. And Sugar. Nick's going to come back to help. Nick and Sugar. Sugar now. Going near side. Nice play by Sugar. Sugar going near side. He'll override. Mendlebaum gets the back shot. That's going to be, there's the line right there. You're going to whistle on the play. So a good play there by Grant Ganzi. And Santos going to get caught on the right-of-way violation. Beautiful polo pony right there. Grant Ganzi just shutting it down and spinning to the inside. Leo hit that ball from the left to the right. That gave Grant the line. And Santos just had to try to make a play. I mean, you might as well go for it. But good move there by Grant. So they'll take that ball to center, and that's a good move, and that's the one thing that you need to do there is move that ball. No reason to leave that ball from the spot, or you're actually giving the team that fouled more of an opportunity to defend that play and score a goal. So you move it to center, and here comes Nick. Roldan, my man, going for the 140. He's going to find it. Backed up cleanly by Martin Jaugueri. Now Leo, 30 seconds left here in this first chucker of our third leg. That might be time here for Nick. Taken out there by Sugar, and we click down 20 seconds. Into the corner they go. Erskine, going to use it and turn it. He's got control. Got to deal with Roldan. Now Sugar down the side. We're going to click down to 5 seconds. That ball might make it back to center. It does go out of bounds, so we will get a change of possession. So when we return, LaFay will have control at about the 140-yard line. Up by a goal. You don't want to miss this final two chuckers. Stay with us here on CTV Sports.
so beautiful here at Rio Grande Park. As the sun sets in Aspen, Colorado, one of the most beautiful backdrops in the world. Thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And when you see a day like this on the snow in Aspen, Colorado, you know why we say at Trucker TV, we love the polo.
All right, here we go for our, looks like we got all the players back on the field here. So Gaston ready to go. And we have a change of possession for LaFay. No foul on the play. Is a change of possession. And remember, we will have our trophy presentation afterwards today. We'll give the players about 5 minutes. And after our final chuckers here, we'll see if how this works out, though. Remember, it's going to be tight here. They go into the end, 5-4, 2 chuckers left. And control play coming for LaFay. And in our final chucker, of course, victory 1 with Kevin Schmeits playing at number 1. Santos Bollini playing 2. Martin Hardy playing number 3. Sugar Erskine playing number 4. And LaFay with Leo Mendlebaum now playing for Sebastian. Nic Roldan playing the 2. Grant playing the 3. Ganzi. And Louis Devaleix playing the number 4 today. And mallets in the air and a whistle on the play. Or no whistle on the play, I apologize. Goal. And Grant Ganzi will get the goal there, and there you go. Using the change of possession. Well done, Nic Roldan. That's what you do. That change of possession has been awesome. We've seen a lot of goals scored. Nick hit one. Well, Nick actually won the game on a change of possession a week ago. He was only about 100 yards out, though, 80 to 100, and just smoked it. That one was a good 140. So it looked like Grant Ganzi going to get the goal there. They had a cluster down in front, and away we go. They're going to win the bowling. On the far side, they're going to work it downfield here. There's the give and go. Oh, Grant Ganzi. Look at this little bay pony fly. Grant Ganzi, good ball control, double G, and the double G squad goes crazy. And the high flag, and look at this, LaFay playing power polo now as they get the 1 goal on the change of possession. They come back to the center, win the bowling, get the offensive attack. Nice little give and go there to Grant Ganzi. And Grant, the little bay pony, just scampering, gets out in front of everybody. Good ball control, sensational finish. So 7-4 here with those 2 goals. And look at this. Wow. It makes, oh, man, that ball was hit very well by Martin. And Sugar took it out of the air on the near side. Very, very cool volley. But it actually didn't make it there. It was on the end line. And finally rolled out of bounds. A nice try by number 4 in the white helmet. Now they bring it in. It's going to be picked up here by Nick and looking for Grant. Little pump fake from Martin. Grant's going to stay home there. Stay composed. Now he's got to take with him. Got to stay with him. Martin trying to get out ahead. Ganzi going to have to get the hook here. Now Louis gets in there. Louis almost got a piece of it. Now it gets turned around by Mendlebaum. Leo. Now the sword fight. Everybody picking for it down in there, turning, spinning around. Shot on goal by Sugar. And the high flag coming from Erskine. So that'll keep it going. And that's what you need to do, get back on or try to stop that energy from, and you will get a courtesy change here now as we're going to click down. And we got Gaston coming to the center. And now they make it 5-7 and stop the clock with 3:30. So nip and tuck, back and forth. Hard to say who's going to pull out the win here, because it's been very evenly matched teams. And using different plays. As I said, he changed it up a bit with Kevin Schmeits now playing the 1 and doing a great job at the number 1 position. Put Sugar at the back. Kevin doing a good job pulling the team. Sugar running through. And on the other side, they just used a 4-player rotation. Like I said, you got Louis playing the number 4, but he'll run through a lot. And then Leo playing the 1, but Leo also has the ability to move around. So Grant playing the 3 and 2, sending Nick forward a lot today. Nick trying to pull the team, running forward. And looks like we got everybody back for the courtesy change. And we'll have a bowl in for the center. All right, we're going to have a little timeout here. So we were getting all our players on the field there, and we had a little time out. I'll make sure Kevin is all right here. Schmeits is. And it looks like Kevin is okay as he's coming up, but we'll make sure. We do a little check there, so we'll take a little time here. And before we get this bowl in back in play with 3 again, we get 3:30 on the clock, as I said earlier. So remember those North American Cup? We're getting that high goal season coming. Get ready. November 7th it starts. It's going to run you all the way through the 18th. And along with that that International Cup with the GCPC USA Team Spain, and we will have that our Legends of Polo, of course, Carlos Gracida Memorial. And I saw Ruben Gracida, and he was talking about maybe coming out, him and Weston, his son Weston, a boat captain now, actually, Weston, but played a lot of polo, Weston. I think he got up to 4 goals, I believe. And but now he loves that ocean. But he loves playing in that, of course, his uncle Carlos. And so there might see some of the boys in town, too. Carlitos Jr., Mariano. See who they decide to play on that game. And we do have a couple more medium goal tournaments. As I said, we have the end here of the Fall Plates and the Casa Blanca Fall Cup, which is always the big medium goal tournament here. Casablanca. So it looks like we're a little timeout for one of the players here. Just get organized. And then we'll get this chucker. Apologize about the delay. Safety always first. Making sure all the horses and players are fine. And remember to get it. We've gone through it number of times, but get all the apps. Make sure you sign up. I'm very, very excited more about the Grand Champions Polo Club app also they put together, because a lot of people, especially our go-to polo fans that love to come to the games at the field, they are super excited about the app because it gives them the opportunity to be in touch at all times with what's happening. So great job there. And, of course, don't forget our CTV Sports app. Get that app so you can stay in touch with all the different sports. Remember that foot golf? I've been talking to people about foot golf, and they go, what? Scratch their head. Foot golf. I'm telling you. The next big thing, and here we go. Back to the action. Everybody looks like they're on and looking good here. So 2-goal difference, 7-5. And here comes Tato. Santos Bollini is going to work it down inside, but it's going to go just wide to the left. And that'll click us down to 3 minutes. On the knock-in, they're going to switch it around. Nic's going to take it. They're going to send Louis. Oh, Devaleix. He's going to go to the speed stick. Here comes Louis trying to stay out in front. Good pickup, Louis. On the move, Louis. Oh, that's a pretty play right there. Now Devaleix going to get out in front of Martin. Louis shot on goal, gets a piece of it. That ball's going to stay on the field. So good run there by Devaleix. And he's going to maintain and contain Martin. Going to slow him up here a little bit. That's going to give everybody time to get back in position. Now, Martin trying to go across the center, and that ball's going to get pounced on by Roldan. Nic's going to snap that ball, but it's going to go off the cane a little bit there. And go wide to the right. You see Nic going to check his mallet right there, because when he hit off the cane there, you never know. You can crack those mallets. So he wants to make sure that head is tight. So you got to check that. I mean, think about that. When Nic hit the ball at the cane, he still hit like 70 yards, 60 yards anyways by the time. Now Grant's going to meet the ball, so good defense here by LaFay, shutting down everything that Victory One does. Now looking for Louis, but that ball's going to go off to the right. So, LaFay, pepper in the south goal, but not having any luck shooting that ball as we click down to 1 minute, 20 seconds. See if Victory One can get a run here, get it within 1 goal, because a 2-goal lead going into the final chukker, and LaFay will be very comfortable with that. If they could get it within 1, then you got a different mindset. Turn around the corner, Roldan. Nic. He's got options everywhere. Louis is going to stay back, so that's going to give Nic time. Look at this pass by Roldan. It's going to go on its own. And Grant Ganzi cannot run that one down. So 46 seconds on the clock. If I was them, they would get this knock. And let's see, they're going to have time, though. They'll have time. Grant's got to get back on the field. They still got 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3. And they're going to get the knock in. Here we go. There's your 30-second warning horn. And they're going to get one more run here. Martin's going to drop the head of the gray mare. Let's see if they can get it going. Martin. Looking for Santos. Oh, he had him out in front, too short. Roldan's going to turn this ball at the 140 mark, and he's got time. 12 seconds on the clock. 10 as they break it down. Sugar's back. Shot on goal. Little bit of a miss hit there by Nic. Turned around, and looked like Martin's going to try to gather a few more yards, and he's not going to get them. So, 2-goal lead for LaFay, and they're going to have a knock-in or a bowl-in about 80 yards from their goal. So this is a good situation for LaFay. We'll send them off, and we will see you back here for our final chukker of the day. Can LaFay get the win and make it a tie, or will Victory One take home the Banyan Cup final? Stay with us for our final chukker, and we'll find out. All right, here we go, everybody. And guest on, he's got to talk to tournament committee, too, and Cale Newman. And we will be going with the net goals first. So at the moment here, you have LaFay pretty much in the lead with this 2-goal difference, because that makes them gives them more goals when you add them all up. So we got to see how they finish it out here. If this team can get it going, so we'll work it out at the end. But we are not using the shootout. We'll be using the net goals today. So LaFay in command right now. Let's see if they can finish and get it done. If they could get the win here, they get the tie. There we go, the net goals. Of course, if the black team was to win, they would take over and win everything with 2 wins, and they'll be the winners if they can win outright. But if not, we're going to come down to the goals, and LaFay in a good spot at the moment. Here we go. This is going to be a good nail biter. Woo, I love it when it's like that. All right, here we go. So let's see. They want to keep it going, Victory 1 here. They need to get some goals. LaFay knows if they keep playing the way they're playing, LaFay's in a good spot. And round and round they go. And it's going to be Nic Roldan. He's got space to work. Nicky. Look for the shot on goal. Nick, going to get a hold of that one. And a big shot it was. So that ball will go off the field. On the knock-in. On the far side, working it down. So they'll go ahead and keep it going here. It's going to be Santos. Santos Bollini still keeping it moving. And look at this, Santos Bollini. Oh, man, the gray mare got him right where he wanted to be. But just off to the side. And that's going to give the knock-in back up to LaFay. LaFay will work it down the far side. And this little shot there, it pops up in the air. Grant's going to go ahead and take it to Martin here. Slow it down a little bit for the control play. And now they'll work it back down. And they're going in the middle. These two teams are so defensive at the moment here. I like to see their offense get going because they're both big scoring teams. I mean, they scored more goals than any of the teams this on Friday. Like I said, they were the top 2 teams. But their defenses are so good, they shut them down. So it kind of goes back and forth. Here we go. Grant Ganzi now. He's going to get an opportunity. Martin's got to open this Bay Pony up. Grant, so when they get there, Martin with a little snapshot back, and it's going to be met by Erskine. We're going to click down to 4:30. Time is at the essence here. Very, very important. Now, the timing on this game. Here we go. On the fly. Well done by Santos once again. Mendlebaum's going to come across. Oh, snaps a nice back shot. As they come together, good read there by Roldan. He saw Martin coming up the field. Now Martin looking forward. Santos on the move. Bollini and the high flag. And look at this, Santos Bollini getting the goal lasso. What a pretty play that was. Nice pass from Jaugueri and a nice finish. That was not an easy finish by Bollini. First of all, the first ball that he picked up, and not an easy ball because he had Louis Devaleix coming down the line, dragged it forward, and then just a super neck shot for the finish. And we're going to get a courtesy change with 3:33 on the clock, a 1-goal difference. That's going to give, right now, Victory 1 the opportunity if they were to lose here, they are in the lead right now because this is going to be good on their net goals. That would put them to a 1. They're 2 right now, +2. Remember the Victory 2 team, they left with a -1. They were -2. They won 1, was made a +1, and then they take that, but you put them together, and that makes them a -1 right now. And right now, Lafay is a -1 because they lost by a goal. So when you give them a goal back, that makes them 0. And at the moment, with the Victory 1 team down by a goal, and they're a +2, they're at 1 right now. So they're in a good spot right here. Let's see if the Victory team, even if Victory 1 does not win and they can keep it at this score, they'll take home the cup. So Lafay needs a few goals here. But they both want to score. But at the moment, Victory 1 looking like they are in a good spot. But this Lafay team, they are going to finish hard. I know these guys. And we might see a lot of goals scored here in this final 3:33 on the clock. I am excited about this. Here we go. Very competitive. It shows you how competitive these teams are week to week. And that's how they plan it. And they put them together here at the Grand Champions Polo Club during our fall and spring season. All right, Martin, looking for the equalizer. There's a bomber right there. Grant Ganzi's going to play the back. He's got control here. Grant's going to, he overrides a little bit. Sugar looking for the equalizer. Coming across the center, Erskine. And left in there, loose ball play. Backed out of there by Ganzi. Wow. Look at this. And Mendlebaum's going to get a breakaway. Leo, good pickup here on the big chestnut. Mendlebaum, oh, well done, but Sugar's got some speed underneath. Oh, look at this chestnut. Now Mendlebaum, nice neutral play by Erskine, turned around quickly by Martin. We got the polo being played now. Back shot coming, off the pony. Loose ball play, going to be Grant Ganzi. Grant, nice little back shot. Goes out there, picked up now by Roldan. He's got Louis going forward. 2:28 on the clock. Mendlebaum, Sugar, backed out of there by Jaugueri, and it'll be turned around and controlled by Nic. He's going to get approached here by Sugar. Sugar leans way out of there, but Nic makes it through the hook. Now Roldan. Nic going to work it down a little bit further. Taken out of there by Jaugueri. And a whistle on the play. So 2:02 on the clock. Opportunity at the open goal. Penalty 2. I think you're going to get a reaching call here. Called, and that's a close one. He's leaning back. Remember, that ball does not go past your boot, and you lean back, and you have a player within 2 strides. In the ball goes to the man behind, following the ball. The man always following the ball has the right of way over a player meeting or reaching for a ball. So I like this call. And Nic just getting there quick enough. Open goal, penalty 2. Roldan's going to have the opportunity to go ahead and tee this one up. And here we go. Looks like it's going to be double G, Grant Ganzi, to do the honors for Lafay. Grant going to walk up and get the high flag, and a pressure cooker right there for Grant Ganzi as he finishes off the penalty 2. So now, at the moment, that puts the Lafay team at a 1. And it puts the Victory team at a 0. So, Lafay in control at the moment with 1:15 on the clock. Now the big ball down the left side. Grant Ganzi. They both go for it. Santos and Grant. Grant, Santos, Grant. Grant's going to win that one. Everybody turning. Nic Roldan. Now Nick, he needs to get a good run here with a minute left. This could be a great nail as Sugar is going to get there. Louis is going to put the pressure on him. Open back shot looking for Martin. He's going to get an opportunity here. Everybody going forward. Grant's going to hold up. We're going to click down here. 45 seconds on the clock. Sugar, Grant gets there. Martin now, 36 seconds. You're going to go ahead and have an opportunity shot on goal. And that ball's going to go just wide to the left. And they'll play this out with 25 seconds. And Roldan's going to have time. At the moment, Lefebvre in control here. Now Nick. Roldan, 10 seconds on the clock. One shot will do it. Nick's going to hammer one down. That might be it. Louis, look at this. For the go-ahead goal, Louis, Devaleix. Oh, coast to coast like butter. Oh, they get it? Oh, but it doesn't matter. That's going to go ahead and run the clock out. And based on the scoring, we'll check with all of our no goal on the play. Okay, so we're going to go 2-goal difference here, so that's going to be a +2 for Lefebvre. And they're going to go -1 to 0 to a 1, and they're going to beat them by 2 goals, which is going to make them a 0. So Lefebvre is going to win first, second, and third. And we'll check with our scorekeepers on this to make sure. And Lefebvre right here, they were -1 after losing by a goal. And now they won by 2. So that pushes them to 0 to a 1. To a 1. They go -1 to a 0 to a 1. They win by 2. And they were a +2 and they lose by 2. So that puts them to a 0. So Lefebvre wins with the 1. They go to second with the 0. And they come with the -1. They were a -2 and they won by 1. That puts them to a -1. Okay, there you go with that. We check with their tournament committee on it. That's victory 2 with Becky. Yeah. Yeah, lost to victory 1. So we had victory 1 against victory 2, and it was a 2-goal difference. So that made them a -2 and a +2. And now they lost by 2. So that puts them to a 0. And then Lefebvre, they lost by 1. So they're a -1. And they won by 2. It pushes them to a 1. And so there you go. So we'll get the final also with our scorekeepers over there. But it looks like we got that all figured out, everybody, guys. It looks like Lefebvre will go ahead and win with based on the net goals with a 1. Victory 1 will come in second with a 0. And victory 2 will come in third place with a -1. And looks like we're getting everybody lined up here and ready to go. I want to thank. Yes, Lefebvre wins on the net goals. And victory 1 comes in second. And we have the victory 2 coming in third. So I want to thank our tournament committee for letting us go there. And once again, as they get everything lined up here, as you can see, we're going to have our trophy presentation. So stay with us as we'll be right back for our trophy presentation of the Banyan Cup. What a game, man. This is so close. The game, what a nail biter, you could say, in these games. But you're going to see all the players up close and personal. So stay with us here on CTV Sports.
Yeah, this is the VIP and the Grand Champions Polo Club. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. I'm in love with the polo.
Live, Aspen, Colorado. Look at this place. Looks so beautiful here at Rio Grande Park. As the sun sets in Aspen, Colorado, one of the most beautiful backdrops in the world. Thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And when you see a day like this on the snow in Aspen, Colorado, you know why we say at Trucker TV, we love the polo.
All right, if we get everybody up on the trophy presentation stand. Hey guys, we know what her maiden name is, or last name is. Alexa Saline. Huh? We good? Welcome back, everybody. As we're getting ready here for trophy presentation, we got Alexa Saline coming down. We're just waiting for her. But let me go through here how we got the win. You can see everybody up there. And it's kind of complicated how this goes. But basically what we had was, we have the victory team up there. LaFay's going to end up getting the win. And their win, this is how it worked out. So we had victory 1. They won by their first game by 2. And then they lost their second by 2. So that puts you guys at a 0. LaFay, they lost their first one by 1. That put them -1. But they won their second one by 2. So that gave them a 1. And then the victory 2 team, they lost their first one by 2. That made them -2. They won their second game by 1. That made them a +1. You put that together, and it comes out to a -1. So our first place team is LaFay. Our second place team is Victory 1, and our third place team is Victory 2. And hang on a minute, we got our... Okay, and we're going to have Sydney Williams. Thank you, Sydney, coming up to do our trophy presentation. Thank you, Sydney Williams. Please put your hands together for Sydney Williams. And we're going to have Cale Newman. He's going to help out here. But we want to do our best playing pony. Where's the best playing pony? Is she come? Oh, the pony had to go. So let me talk about the pony real quick. So the best playing pony, congratulations, Grant Ganzi. Grant Ganzi, Karma. What an amazing mare. Grant played her in the 4th and the 7th. Yeah, beautiful mare. She's owned and bred by the Santa Rita Polo Farm, and she's the 2012 Open Corso Yo-Yo. And what a horse, Grant, man. She played awesome for you today. All right, here we go. Thank you, Ed, as we get it going here. And we'll go with our runners-up. And the runners-up will go to the third-place team. Put your hands together for Becky Schmeits. 3 goals on the day, Becky. What a great job you did. Man, just scoring goals, 3 penalty shots, playing the number 2. Come on, Jason Crowder. Where you at? Jason Crowder, come on there. Put your hands together for Jason Crowder. Good to Sid Williams. Thank you there. Great look. And, of course, our number 3. Come on in here. Pedro Gutierrez. Pedro, you did a great job filling in today, Pedro. Thank you, man. You had 1 goal on the day. Jason, you had 3 goals on the day. Good job, Jason. And our number 4, Pablo Dorignac, you're going to sleep well tonight, buddy, because, Pablo, you were working hard out there. 2 goals on the day, but they were attacking you today, Pablo. That's our Victory 2 team. Thank you. Coming in 3rd place. Our runners-up are going to go to Victory 1. Put your hands together for Kevin Schmeits. Come on, Kevin. Kevin. Playing well, Kevin. You scored 2 goals, Kevin, right at the beginning of the day, and then they put the clamps on Kevin. Playing number 2 and always working hard, Santos Bollini. Santos, 1 goal on the day, but working hard at the number 2 position. Playing number 3, well, hitting the big ball and keeping the team going, Martin Harrigan. Come on, Martin, 1 goal on the day. And, well, Sugarman, you had 1 goal on the day, Sugar, but you would have had one of the most phenomenal goals all day, Sugar. When you took that one out of the air, Sugar, running down there at the south goal, that was amazing, Sugar Erskine. There's our Victory 1 team. The winners of the 2023 Banyan Cup going to go to LaFay. So congratulations to LaFay. And did Mendlebaum make it back up here? Oh, there he is. Sebastian. You play well, Sebastian. So, Sebastian Mendlebaum, welcome back to that Grand Champion Polo Club. Great game today, Sebastian. A big win for you. Playing in number 2 with 2 goals on the day, Nic Roldan. Come on, Nicky. And playing in number 3, Grant Ganzi. Come on, Grant. And playing the number 4, welcome back, Mr. LaFay himself, Louis Devaleix. Louis, well done, my brother. Great polo. Playing the number 4, running forward, running back, and had an amazing run at the end to put the icing on the cake. And we always have to have our MVP. I got to tell you, all three teams, you guys, it was fun to watch this week. So close. Went down to net goals. But our MVP for the 2023 Banyan Cup is going to Louis Devaleix. Come on, Louis, step up here, my man. Playing offense, playing defense, Louis. I got to tell you, your horses looked amazing. You got to have great horses to play there. If I could ask, all right, you got a great job, Sidney Williams. Thank you so much. We'll put our hands together for Sidney Williams. Got a great job. If I could ask Victory 1 and Victory 2 to step down, and we'll keep the LaFay team up there. Once again, thank you, Sidney. Great job. Giving trophies away, and great game, man. Close, my brother. I know. I hate when it goes to those net goals. It's always tough. All right, everybody, put your hands together one more time for the champions. The winners of the 2023 Banyan Cup goes to Team LaFay. Great job, guys. Great job, Grant, Nick, Louis, and Sebastian, as they played a ground polo, and they did it very well. Well, you can't get any closer than that. And I want to thank the tournament committee. I want to thank our general manager, Cale. Thank you so much for being there first, taking everything, getting everything organized, and doing it out. Great trophy there. I want to thank Juan Bollini. As when you get that close, it can be a lot of tough, the way they work it out. But it's funny because if Victory would have scored one more goal, they would have tied LaFay, and then we would have went to gross goals, and they would have beat them by 1 goal. So what a great time, what a great tournament. I hope you're enjoying all of our fall polo here. Remember, we're getting ready to go into the high goals, so make sure you put that on your list. And, of course, I'm Dale Schwetz, and I speak for everyone at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us leaders in polo broadcasting. And, of course, at CTV Sports, we love the polo.